And I think this is now the time that we use. It's time for the new news sports. All about sweating and grunting and jock itch and toe jam. Guys playing balls and girls sweating too. They get funky too, but you didn't know if they don't shower.
Thank you. Now, see, that's the sign.
Blog Talk. Thank you, Blog Talk.
That's the sign.
Y'all didn't know that fine girls get funky if they don't shower.
Can we keep this kind of positive?
That's what happens. Have you ever been around fine girls working out? They get stinky. Some of them stinky.
True.
Aren't we supposed to?
We were just saying it's not only men who get funky.
You never call women funky.
There you
There
go.
are some funky women.
You never say that.
You never say it, though.
That's right.
Okay, let's go.
You keep the dream and the illusion
Catfish. Shrimp. This when your cats start coming around. Meow. Meow.
alive. You know what? I don't know if they're going to feel the same way after the subject because, I think we're only going to be on one subject, Mario. Only reason why I'm saying that because it deals with controversy.
Okay.
Brett Favre and another steaming female.
See, you always shape it to sexy because of the women.
Yes, I have to because sports is wrapped around sex. I can't help it. It's just the way it is. It's endemic in our culture. And Brett Favre, how many people like Brett Favre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, tell them about it. What happened, Dave?
Let me tell them a little bit. Okay, look. Unfortunately, some time ago, Brett Favre is accused, or excuse me, the claim is, based on information at hand, that he sent some inappropriate photos and text messages to a particular individual, female, part of the New York Jets organization as a reporter. And unfortunately, it's coming out now.
Oh.
So he's subject to suspension. The worst case of this is that they say he may get 4 games of suspension. Let's say if he's guilty, Mario.
Did she want? See, this is my thing.
You're getting at the
if
same
she
point.
wanted the sexy messages, then what's inappropriate about it?
Wait. I agreed. And you're asking the same question I'm asking.
I want to know because he's a married man.
Well, look, okay. Have you seen the photos of her?
No, is that her?
Take a look,
one.
you guys. Now, let me say something about Brett and Brett. Because a lot of us, first of all, let me remind you of the statistics. 75% of married men cheat, and before the women start smirking, their statistics run about 65%. Okay, so all of y'all cheating. Okay, that's you married folks. Now, second of all, Brett Favre is one of those people who I'm not to excuse you for cheating, but maybe it helps. But after Hurricane Katrina, he moved whole family up onto his complex. He has land. He built extra buildings.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, he literally took in family. Took them in.
Yeah.
Built buildings on his property
to
put people in. So I know sometimes you do chase that cat.
Oh.
But it must be the dog in me.
I knew you was going there.
Why must I chase?
I knew you was going there.
So before we hang Brett Favre up,
You can't hang him, man.
I'm just saying, even though it doesn't mean it's okay to cheat, just think about the poor Katrina victims that he brought to his house.
Now I feel bad.
Okay, wait.
In the beginning.
That's
I feel
'cause he
so
wanted to
bad.
know.
Now I feel bad.
I know how to get women to forgive me. They would forget. Okay, Mario. All right.
Okay, now
She was cute.
Okay, I got to give objectivity because he's not going to let this go because both of you guys, you group, are going to be on separate sides. Mario, I'm watching it just on objectivity. Mm-hmm. When a claim like this comes out,
Yes,
it's
sir.
usually timing, right?
It is timing.
And it originated from what energy would you suspect? If all of a sudden there's messages and photos that are being received by a media arm, where do you think it came from?
It all started with El Tigre.
El Tigre.
Tiger just messed it up for everybody.
Oh goodness.
See, Tiger messed it all up.
That's funny.
And we were all doing fine. Then old Tiger got to blow it. So no, it's the media. It's the time, you guys. It's the time to catch people in scandal because everybody over 40 hasn't realized how Twitter works.
Oh.
So they just tweeting and sending sexting and pictures. They don't know what the hell they doing.
Realize that 100,000 people just saw what he said.
They don't know when he sent some
care.
penis pictures that it wasn't impressive compared to what was out there. You sent out some penis pictures and then you realize yours did not meet the standard of the penis pictures floating around.
Oh goodness.
See, so Brett does his, because they say he may have sent some body part pictures. I don't know.
Oh, well, wait a minute. I'm just trying to figure out something.
Only Halle Berry could send some.
Okay, wait a minute. I just need to ask a question, but I need to know, I need to find out if something was being done, how come it took so long for it to come out? From a woman's perspective, I'm gonna go to you.
They mad.
I'm gonna go to you. How if the pictures all of a sudden come up, and here's the other timing on it. The Minnesota-New York Jets game is tonight.
Oh.
And it just so happens Sturger, New York Jets.
It's going to be good controversy
It's
tonight.
Brett Favre. It's tonight. So do you think the information was always there and the media held it until this time?
No,
What do you think?
they
Think
can
so?
hold. I don't think
I
they
mean,
can hold this.
I feel like I shouldn't even comment. I'm going to get in trouble by someone. But it does feel a little bit like it's a controversy for a reason. They're trying to create controversy around a big game, around a big event. And
Or maybe it's all fake, huh?
not
Like-
fake. I think he really did send it. But somehow, either she got angry and it got to somebody's hands, or, who knows?
Because, Mark, they
Like,
usually
that-
don't fake stuff that's going to piss off your old lady. That's
Yeah.
not the kind of fakes you
No,
usually do.
you don't wanna do
Because your
that.
wife be like,
They don't want
don't
they want
embarrass
bad
me.
press, not ruin my life press.
Right.
That's not what
We
they're
not in
going for.
France.
You know what, Chris?
So-
It's funny because I don't think it has anything to do with the sports because you're not talking about a rapper, you're not talking about an actor, you're talking about sports, which and the owners and the managers and all these people in that industry, in the sports world, they don't want controversy. They really want to stay as far away from that. Like I said, it's not about a rapper and it's not about an actor where any good, like you were saying, any press is good press.
Right.
This is not the same situation.
No.
Right.
So I don't think it has anything to do with the fact it's a timing thing on the sports
Okay.
level. I think it has to do with the fact that like you were saying, she's pissed off at him. He probably, it could have been, hey, you know what? If we're going to be together, you got to make a decision. I'm not going to be on the sideline.
Oh.
And
that means the sex was probably at least good because you never get pissed off the ones where the sex is really bad.
Yeah. So that's
you don't get. You just say bye. You don't call the old lady up. Keep that sorry sex, you old man.
You're wrong.
So that means usually when they get
And
mad,
you
it
know
means it
what?
was
He's
at
an
least
athlete.
good.
He's an athlete. She probably. I mean, I don't know what's her credentials. What is she? What does she do? What are her credentials?
Well, she's something. She's
a host. That's even. Oh, trust me, that
Oh,
ain't gonna
goodness.
fly very well.
That's not going to be good for her.
No,
It's okay for him. He
She's
gets
a TV
suspended.
personality.
No way
Yes.
she's sitting in the back. There's no
She
way
looks
she's
kinda
in the
fine.
back.
Women get the bad end of the deal usually on that. Like their careers
Yeah.
get whenever
It's
they
not-
have scandal
yeah.
come out.
It's not like Tiger who went and slept with the prostitute and slept with this one, and the casino girl.
Right.
Who don't really
There's
have.
a few more of them.
Well,
Oh.
and I
Poor
know,
Tiger.
you're right. But nobody. You're talking about a talk show host. If she
Yeah.
is in the sports world, she's not going to be the little girl on the sideline when he decides to call. She snaps and she comes over.
Now, can I ask you something real
Oh.
quick? Okay. She already knew that he was married.
Yeah.
So at what point, if he's either guilty of pursuing or she's guilty of ignorance?
She's not guilty.
Which one?
She's being
Right, I mean-
vindictive.
Listen,
Wait,
any
think about
man, Any man that goes and pursues another relationship that is not where he's not bound, matrimonially.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
There's issues.
Which
There's
would-
nothing to talk about. There are issues.
Yes,
There are issues.
right.
Let me tell you something. I can tell you, Wayne Gretzky, okay, is one of the very few athletes who have been true to his wife. To what extent? I don't know. I'm sure he flirts with their, because athletes do all the time. But when you're unhappy in your marriage, you will stray. And even not even being unhappy, when there are issues, and it's a normal thing.
That's why the stats are so bad. And remember, those are conservative stats. 75% of married men cheat, 65% of the women.
So now when you're a celebrity, for sure, 65% of the women.
Who made those stats, man? I want to know.
I love stats, y'all. Y'all know I love to
I
go read
believe that. I
stats.
believe women can do it too. I mean, there's
They do.
They do, and
Especially the young ones today, they let you know that was weak.
Oh,
no, I think it's more like
you sound like
What
wait,
the
you've been
hell?
led by some young women.
Oh,
I
where
thought
you-
brothers could all do something.
on the women's side, it's more.
Damn.
On the women's side, it's more of a vindictive thing. On the women's
Oh.
side, it is. It's a
Wow.
vindictive.
I
thing.
think
It
men
has
cheat
nothing
because
to
of
do-
greed or unhappiness, and women cheat just to like stay in the game with men sometimes because they just don't want to get
Wow.
hurt by their cheating.
I think it's a vindictive thing.
I think-
it's a thing where, oh really, you're going to go into that?
Exactly.
Damn it, I'm doing
For the
this.
women,
Exactly.
Or,
the
you're
men,
not giving me what I want. Well, damn it, I'm going to get it from somebody else.
the
Yeah.
men, I don't think are premeditated so much as that a man is only as faithful as his opportunities.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Exactly.
They're hardwired. By the way, statistically, you guys, I want you to know that sexual-based ads, based on the studies, appeal to men regardless of age, race, religion. So that means an Amish 80-year-old man responds just like a brother from Compton who's 17. Okay,
That's funny.
they all men respond to sexual ads. The studies are off the chart. Pretty
right.
straightforward. It works on all men.
It's just the
You're
80-year-old
right. No, you're
Amish guy just has less
I don't care how
opportunity.
religious
That's
you're
all.
absolutely
Just doesn't
right.
make any
Doesn't
difference.
make
Yes.
any difference. And I can
They
vouch
watch
for
it and
that.
go, heathens! Evil, that's evil! Ooh.
Okay, well then you guys already answered. Okay,
Oh, goodness.
so now let me see if I can get you guys in your psyche. Okay, what motivated the accusations? I think you've already alluded to it somewhat, right? Okay, so if it's okay, the worst that can happen right now is that what do we believe? Because usually men are not running to the media to say, "Look what she's done to me." So the woman obviously
Let it loose.
either in a position. Now let me just ask this: isn't it possible because her cell phone contains photos and text messages, which is not necessarily absolutely private, right?
No, that's what I'm saying.
So-
She's got some text messages probably,
Right.
and some body part, because I got me some body part pictures from the
Oh,
internet.
goodness.
People will send you, but they do. I was on Match.com, and the good ones send you body parts too.
The good ones. The good
Hi, you know, Mario, I never do this thing with my Harvard degree, but here's my tits. You like them? Okay.
You know what?
He's right.
He's right.
He's right.
I mean, they just get
You're
more
right.
sophisticated, right?
That's right.
The college
You're
educated
not-
ones.
You're right. It's
Right.
It's
They
different-
say, "Excuse
it's a
me, here's
different
my
kind of
penis."
pic, and it's a different position. And it's a different way of showing it.
That's
You're
right. You
Right.
see, so there is a certain level of, in other words, I would say both sides, Sturger and Favre, are both equally guilty. That's just me. It
Yeah.
takes two to participate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Vic, ask
So-
the ladies. Okay, have you ever did any sexting?
Sex
Oh.
tapes.
No, just
Sexting?
sexting.
Sexting.
Writing?
Sexting.
Have you text any provocative messages?
Define
Okay.
sexting.
All right, I guess that's
That's
not,
hard.
that's not a controversy. How about a provocative picture?
Oh.
Okay, okay, let me make it
That I
easy. Non-nude provocative picture.
No.
You mean like
You haven't even sent a non-nude one, Martha?
I can't. There's
Yeah,
no
I was gonna
way.
go try to find it too.
Oh, man.
I can't afford to do that because I mean I can't.
Well, hell, you guys got.
That's the only thing that stopped me is the children because I think if I didn't have the kids, maybe I would have.
But hell,
Yeah.
they regular old good pictures look kind of hot to me.
I know.
You don't need no
I know. I
sexy
agree.
pictures when you got Martha with the bridal gown and you got Natalie over there with the halter top.
and
Yes.
what all the time with
Yeah,
I'll
what do you
call them
need?
The
With the knee-high boots. And
yes, thank you.
Okay.
hell.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Okay. Now let me ask you this. Here's another question. Exiting out of the subject. Okay. The worst can happen is that Brett Favre will get suspended for games. What's the worst that can happen to Jen Sturger?
Her career's gonna go
Yeast
skyrocket.
infection.
Yeah,
It's gonna
Her career's
skyrocket.
gonna
Right.
skyrocket.
So the
She's gonna get her own
worst.
show
She's
on
no
Good Morning
Jane Pauley. No,
America.
she's not a Jane Pauley. She's not a Katie Couric. We're not talking about that level. We're talking about if she is in sports and she's, but she's not at that level where her career can get ruined. But she will. I think her career will probably skyrocket because of the fact that she sent out these tapes.
Well, I hope so. How about,
These
did you
pictures.
guys see Inez Sainz? Another Latina. That was the one who recently was the controversy because she's really fine. And the Jets, she went to the Jets or something, and all the players were acting, throwing footballs in front of her. And that was a controversy. And she's good. Did you hear about that one?
No,
Oh, no, because that was the one that came. See, that's sort of what led up to this.
That's right.
Because she's absolutely beautiful.
So what happened to her career?
Well, she was on Latin television, so it's sort of hard to tell. But the NFL players are just like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous, and she was at the practice, and the whole thing was that the commissioner came out and really slammed the players for.